good afternoon, good evening, God Adventure family. Today I would like to just give some words of encouragement to all the students out there, whether that's primary school or high school, university, anyone that's just continuing in their journey of furthering their education. I believe it's a very unique time for all of us, especially considering this lockdown, and I know some courses have been cancelled, some courses have been postponed. A lot of us have been asked to self-study and take our own initiative in preparing ourselves for final exams. But I just think there's a few verses that I would like to give to just encourage people and just get people motivated to carry on. The first one being Colossians 3:17, which says, "And whatever you do, in word or deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him." So the way that I interpret this is that there may be times throughout this semester or term where you are asked to do things by yourself, where you have no one to check up on you to make sure that you're being productive, getting your work done. But as Christians, we have a spirit of excellence, and we do everything as if we're doing it for the Lord. So even when there's no one else watching, we are staying on there, we are staying motivated, we're keeping productive. Secondly, I believe that even though there might be challenging times where you're tempted to watch that extra Netflix series, take an extended break, but you need to do that work. I believe that Nehemiah 8:10 says it well. The joy of the Lord is my strength. So obviously this is pretty self-explanatory. Whenever there's times that you feel maybe that you're subdued to temptation, to kind of relax, be lazy, just know that the Lord can strengthen you to remain disciplined. Then lastly, I know Pastor Kane talked about the book of Jeremiah. I've got Jeremiah 29 verse 11. So this is just a bit of reassurance for all the students out there. As God says, He says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future." So I think that's just a bit of reassurance to know that even in times of turmoil, in times of uncertainty, we know that God has a plan for us, and that plan is for us to prosper. No matter, it may seem now that things aren't going our way, but just know that in the long run, God's plan is for us to prosper, so we can take security in that. Thank you.